live, we are at rest when we live according to the will of God. But when we do not live according to the will of God, we become restless. Our hearts become the hearts of stone. Therefore, he had to tell them, okay, instead of killing each other, you can divorce. But divorce is not part of God's plan. You find that in Mark 10, verse 9. And it says, what God has joined together, let no one separate. When you read Romans 8, verse 27-28, what can separate from the love of God? Nothing can separate us. That love is what brought the two people together. Nobody should separate them. Our unwillingness to live in the presence of God is what is bringing about divorce. When you want to marry, accept to be led by love. Not anything else, not shortcuts. She's from a rich family, go and marry her. That's wrong. She's beautiful, I'm going to marry her. That's wrong. She has a good shape, I'm going to marry her. That's wrong. That's a mistake. That's an error. God's time, you will know. You may look poor, she may look poor. She may look ugly, you may be ugly. But the right person, no matter how humble or how poor, the humble beginning, there is future if the love is there, because God is there. He will shine upon your faces and his favor will locate you. But your intention must be genuine. It must be genuine for God to open the floodgates. Marriage is the gate, floodgates, is the gateway to God's blessings. Marriage is the gateway. It connects the divine and the physical. Where God opens